demand curve. What is demand curve? The demand curve is a graphical representation of the relationship between the price of a good service and the quantity demanded for a given period of time. In a typical representation, the price will appear on the left vertical axis, the quantity demanded on the horizontal axis. Understanding the demand curve. The demand curve will move downward from the left to the right, which explains the law of demand. As the price of a given commodity increases, the quantity demanded decreases, all else being equal. Note that this function implies the price in the independent variable, the quantity, the dependent variable in most disciplines. The independent variable appears on the horizontal or axis, but economics is an exception to this rule. For example, if the price of cars rises, consumer will have an incentive to buy less car and substitute it for other foods, so that total quantity of consumer demand will fall. Demand elasticity. The degree to which rising price translates into falling demand is called demand elasticity or price elasticity of demand. If a 50% rise in price causes the quantity of demanded to fall by 50% per can. The demand elastic of corn is 1 is a 50% per can rise in corn price only decreases the quantity demanded by 10%. The demand elastic is 0,2. The demand curve is so lower, closer to horizontal for products with more elastic demand, and steeper close to vertical for products with less elastic demand. If a factor-based price or quantity creates a new demand curve net to be grown. If example, say the dead population of an area explains increasing the number of mats to fit in this scenario. More corn will be demanded even if the price remains the same, meaning that the curve itself shifts to the ring D pangkat 2 in the graph below, In other words, demand will increase. Other factors can shift the demand curve as will such as a change in consumer preferences if contour shift cause the market to turn in favor of quinoa. The demand curve will shift to the left if consumer income drops, decreasing their ability to buy corn. Demand will lift if the price of substitute from the consumers, such as charcoal to green corn, increase demand will shift less. If the future price of corn is higher than the current price, the demand will temporarily shift to the ring since consumers have a incentive to buy now before the price rise. Even if the price remains the same, meaning that the curve itself shifts to the ring in the graph below. In other words, demand will increase. Other factors can shift the demand curve as well, such as a crazy and summer's perfect if culture shift causes the market to shun in favor of queens, the demand curve will shift to the left if consumer income drop, reducing their ability to buy corn. Demand will shift the left if the price of a substitute from the consumer perspective insights. Consumer will buy come instant and demand will shift ring if the price of consumer price the demand will the temporary dip to the ring since consumer have an incentive to buy news from before the price reset. The terminology surrounding demand can be causing quantity or quantity demand refer to the amounts of the good or service such as air of course bursting of tomatoes available hotel room or house of labors in everyday age. This means becomes the demand, but in economic theory, demand refer to the curve how about the mounting the relationship between quantity demanded and price per unit. Extension to the demand curve. There are some exceptions to rules that apply to the relationship that exists between price of goods the demand of this exemption is a gift good. This in one that is considered a stable food like bread or rice, for which there is no viable substitute. In short, the demand will extrinsic for a given good when the price increases, and it will fall when the price drops. The demand for this good are on an upward slope which goes against the law of demand. Therefore, the typical response visit price triggering and suppression effect. One exit for give good and the price risk will contour to past demand.